Hi, this is Flavia Lovatelli and I'm here to talk to you about creating a lantern for Artista Vista 2021. What I'm going to talk to you about is how to make super easy lanterns with Chinese lanterns, decorate them. For a Chinese lantern like this, you have to get the Chinese lantern that you can buy anywhere. You need hot glue gun, hot glue, and whatever object you want to hot glue on your lantern, or you can paint them or glue buttons or whatever decorations inspire you. Streamers, ribbons. The second type of lantern we'll be making is a willow branch paper mache lantern, and the shape is commanded by whatever shape you want to create in the structure. It could be a square, it could be a eye fish, it could be anything that the willow branch will allow you to do. You will need willow branches, or it can be any branch you find, but willow branches are the sturdiest and most pliable, if you will, or malleable branches. You'll need Mod Podge, a brush, wire, floral wire, and floral tape. This is incredible for doing any paper mache thing. Well, scissors and clip wire cutters and tissue paper. The stronger tissue paper. So not the tissue paper you find at Walmart, because that's super thin, but maybe with tissue paper you find at specialty paper stores. And that is about it. And anything you might want to add to the paper mache. So buttons, if you will, so in between the layers, so it'll come through when you put the light underneath it. We're going to start with the simple thing, like this, and your faithful hot glue gun, because this is the easiest. And then we have things like, I still have some of these petal fabric things that I used in that one. And I was thinking of just gluing petals all around to make it fluffy and full. And that is fast and easy. So a dab of glue, obviously. Just a little dot. Until it's all covered with the leaves, with the petals. So you continue doing this. This is a cute idea. Or you can decorate with paints, but I didn't bring any paints. You could decorate them with buttons and string, ribbon, or any other paper products. Like you can make rosettes, like a rose. You just twist paper, and then just glue it. And obviously not do a lot of it, because then the light won't come through. But if you have enough little flower roses, to embellish around, that would be a cute idea too. Or we can do a more complicated one if you have the time, and find yourself some willow branches, thin ones like this. And the easiest design would be to tie, grab however many you want. I got 6 here. Tie the top, tie the bottom, and then you can put something in the middle to create this shape. And then once the shape is created, you just move all the willow branches around it and have like a fish eye or an eye shape. So what I did is I wired the 6 branches together on the top and on the bottom, and then I got 1 wire in the center to bring it together, like to bend the willow. And now I'm going to I'm going to add some more branches to keep them parted, to give it shape. So I am going to use my floral tape and use several layers to start my shape. It doesn't matter what shape the willow comes out in. Once it's paper mache, it'll be an organic construction. The most important thing when constructing a lantern is patience, and not have a general idea in mind of what you want to do. But when you're building with branches, they're brittle and it's hard to work with, only because it's not so forgiving. But if you're working with wire, it's a much easier construction. We are going to start paper macheing, so you can see that's possibly the easiest thing to do, is putting the paper mache on. So it's thick tissue paper. In this case, I have special paper that comes from the United Kingdom, and I usually use standard paper mache, a tissue paper, gift tissue paper, but not the thinnest kind. You get the heaviest kind that you can get, and you apply your faithful Mod Podge. So I would normally have a little tray, but you don't have to. You just glue the first piece on, glue it to itself, like so, and then find another place to rest it on. Like here on the branch, I just glue the corner and wrap it on itself. That's your anchor piece. This one I can cut like that. Then you build from this. You put some paper mache, Mod Podge there, and you glue the paper to your anchor. And you keep rolling. Once you're done your structure, which is the hardest part and the most requesting of your patients, the paper mache portion of it is the easiest thing to do. Like I said, the process to the hardest part is building your frame, which you can see here. It's all willow and branches to keep it all tight and nicely shaped. And then I applied paper mache to the whole structure, choosing to leave this part open so you could see through for fun. And then before, well, like I said, you wrap a wire on the top, and I used a recycled curtain plastic rod that I had laying around, and this is my lantern. Inside it are a string of lights you can buy anywhere, and they're just tiny little lights you turn on. Well, the battery's dead on this one, but it's a very easy thing to do. It just needs a little bit of patience and your desire to do it. We encourage everybody to create a lantern, whether it be a Chinese lantern decorated or one of these, and do your neighborhood lantern parade and take lots of pictures and hashtag Artista Vista and hashtag Lantern Parade, hashtag Vista Guild, hashtag all you want, and have a great party.